price that you pay in your society being in a joint organization. And really we have to change this actually, and that's what we got to with some of my friends, that the activist community is a little boring and should be fun. As Khin said, I got out of the bed, I go to action with my Palestinian friends, and from there I got the motivation, and it should be fun, not just paying the price. And for me personally, I will add to that, it's a liberation of what so-called the red lines. And these red lines that written by somebody, whether Herzl in Vienna or Sabi Rekat in Jericho, your friend, I believe our role as a grassroots activist is really to shake this system. And it's challenging, it's deep work, it's a lot to do with trauma and healing and what you guys doing. And I'm doing this lately actually with Antoine and some people. And I feel really deeply there is a revolution happening really deep there. And for me, when I see Tamar alone, as daughter of Khin, she's my friend, like when she was a little, I know her. She became 18 and decided not to join the army. For me, my struggle and my hope and my motivation is for her as for my sister. I was not like this 2 years ago, but now I tell you where I am. For me, I don't see a difference, and that's, I connect a lot with what Gershon said, to recognize my mom legitimacy here, that she born here, and her family, and she knows the trees, and she knows the season, and the olive trees, and everything. And also Tamar alone, that she turned 18, went to jail by choice for 120 days. For me, this is deserve our anything sacrification for these people, and this gives me a lot of hope. Thank you.
Reason to get energized and hopeful. What gives me energy is, first of all, on a personal level, seeing my 3 children turn into the kind of people they are, of people who speak and believe and act on their principles and are doing interesting and challenging things in their lives. And that's the most energizing thing, of waking up and seeing them turning into the people, the citizens of this country and this world that they have become. Also, on another personal level, for me, what energizes me is that I've decided about 3 years ago that I'm going to crack Arabic, really. And I've been studying intensively every day Arabic, and listening. I travel in the car, it's tuned to Arabic radio stations, and watching Arabic news at home. And the woman that I met from Sheikh Jarrah last night and sat with her for 2 hours, the entire 2 hours was in Arabic. So that gives me a lot of energy. And for those of you who take the challenge of learning the other language, it opens up so many doors of hope and challenges, because we're sister languages, so much in common, and it's so enriching to do that. I want to join in what everyone else has here have said. For me, the challenges and what energizes me is to speak to people who don't agree with me. And when I said to listen, I say this to Israelis and Palestinians on both sides, and I cross those borders every day, and I talk to Israelis from all over Israel and Palestinians from all over Palestine and Arabs in the world. My Facebook page, where I talk to people, and I sometimes need to remove friends because I have thousands waiting to be friends that I can't accept, and when I go through the list of who I should remove, I can't, because I actually know almost all of the 5,000 friends who are there and more than 8,000 followers, because what energizes me is the personal context that I meet with these people all over the place all the time. I talk to groups of Haredim. I was just invited to talk to a group of Russians who are challenging themselves. One of the things that I say to people, getting into this idea of pluralism and not being dogmatic, is I tell people not to believe anything I say, but to check it. That I'm trying to challenge people in understanding what they think that they understand, and try to open up new doors or new windows to different understandings. And I tell students this particularly, but I remind myself of it every day because it's hard, that we should read something every day that we don't agree with. I try to read Israel Hayom. I think it's important.
I think that's hard.
It is hard. It is really hard. I'm much happier reading Haaretz. And I have a weekly column in the Jerusalem Post since 2005, and I can proudly say that I'm probably the most hated columnist in the Jerusalem Post. I was invited to write in Haaretz, but what's the point? Why should I write to people who are going to agree with everything that I say? The point is to write to people who don't agree with me, and to meet with them and to challenge them. So I take on that challenge to myself as well, and read things that I don't agree with, and listen to people that I don't agree with, and try to challenge myself to broaden my own understanding, and to see how I can be more effective in the messages that I have to people who don't automatically agree with me.
اوكي بس اصلي من كفر ياسيف قرية حد عكا.
تشرفنا.
انا تقريبا ساكنة هون تقريبا 28 سنة في القدس.
she's from
living in Ramallah.
living in Ramallah. وايش حكيت 28 سنة بالقدس؟
ايوه.
28 years living in Jerusalem, but now she live in Ramallah.
Yes.
Welcome to Ramallah became like the Ashkenazi city.
اوكي. أنا دائما متفائلة جدا.
I'm always optimistic.
والطاقة اللي باخدها مني أنا من جواتي والأفكار الإيجابية أكثر.
It's always coming from me, from inside me, from the positive ideas that I have inside me.
And positive thinking.
Positive.
Thank you. Yes. وكمان
We occupied by our mind. يلا بالعربي.
أنا علمني الأستاذ بروفيسور يونا روزنفيلد وعلمنا الشتفوت. كان في مقمار كبير، مقمار قدور שאתה כתבת ולימדת אותנו שנה ראשונה או שנייה באוניברסיטה העברית, שממש זה לקח אותי עד היום את כל מה שאתה הנחלת ומה שכתבת ומה שלימדת אותנו, אז זה מאוד חשוב בחיים שלנו הלאה. אז תודה רבה. זה האנרגי.
That I see also in other places happening more and more, and also the collaboration between organizations, as we have less budget, but also the opening that you, Gershon, mentioned. Anytime that I'm in the Knesset, I'm going to the library and I read all the papers quickly, because it's very important that we know what's going on and talk with all possible people, whether they are complete, whatever, so we understand all and listen really how can we really get the insight and really change things together. And of course, collaborations and support, like from you, Nadim, also from your new heads, something like this. It's very, very... and the last thing, of course, also our partners. I'm so grateful to my wife. And here we have a young couple, the Rosenfeld family, that long time ago, Yona was standing with me hours. He had more energy to stand in front of the Tahana Rishona, giving out leaflets to people, and all my wife also, and Sheila, and it's so inspiring, really.